How are you doing, Cali Crowds? Andrew Alinda, back again with another self-taught calisthenics video. In the last video, I started along the path of trying to see how I could get to a point where I could hold an lsit for 10 seconds. In a few minutes, I'll take you through where those exercises have got me. But first, I want to share 2 tips with you that have really helped me in such a short space of time. If you like this sort of content, make sure you destroy that like button, make sure to ring the bell, and while you're at it. Okay, so crowd, jumping into it with tip number 1, use a spotter. Okay, so spotting isn't something that you typically would associate with calisthenics. Typically goes hand in hand with weightlifting. Spotting is where you use somebody else's strength to support you lifting a weight that may otherwise be too difficult or unsafe for you to lift alone. When used correctly, it's an awesome way to extract massive gains from a workout. But how the hell do you spot an lsit? Well, if you take a look at my first attempt of trying to do an lsit, it's quite clear that I have the upper body strength to lift my body off the ground. What I really struggled with was lifting the legs up. So, long story short, I got my girlfriend to spot me. Now, she's lifting up my feet to about just under 90 degrees, while I'm attempting to lift my feet off her hands. As my strength fails, what she's doing is she's increasing the amount of effort that she's using. I found that this really helps me in 2 ways. Number 1, it really helps me with the amount of time I could spend in the proper lsit position. And number 2, I feel that in calisthenics, you'll derive so much psychological benefit from just really getting to do the technique that you're trying to learn. Caveat here obviously being that you're staying safe. The second tip that led to quite significant lsit gains for me, I told myself that every time I got to the bottom of the staircase in my house, I would perform an lsit. What's actually interesting about lsitting on the stairs is that you still have to keep your bum off the floor, but with the space afforded to your legs, you're in a far more mechanically advantageous position, so you can really toy around with the lever. Speaking of which, after 1 solid week of lsit grinding, this is where I've got to. So it's not quite the floor, and to be honest, it's not quite an lsit, but it's a great deal better than last week. And on boxes, I can hold this position a lot longer. As you can see, if you look closely, my bum isn't higher than the level of the boxes. So if this was on the floor, I wouldn't have actually got my bum off the ground. But jump on my Instagram if you want to see what I've been doing to get a couple more inches between my bum and the floor. I put a lot more regular updates on there that really break down how I'm trying to get to this lsit goal. Guys, this channel is really about building a space where people can feel motivated, even if they might not be at the top calisthenics level. Exhibit A. I'm going to be posting on here regularly every single week. And if you want to be a part of this community, make sure to jump onto the subscribe button, hit me up on Instagram, and in the meantime, peace.